White House frustration levels with Manchin are off the charts, according to advisors that I speak to, who are so tired of him saying one thing in public, one thing in private, behind the scenes, saying, yes, I'll do that, yes, I'll do that, yes, I'll do that, and then public saying, no, 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 I won't. And he is now, Manchin said, well, we could revisit climate change and maybe provisions later this summer. No one in the White House thinks that will actually happen. They've heard of this before. And also about the timing when he has said no. Let's remember last December when he officially pulled the plug on Build Back Better. How did he do so? On Fox News. This one, where he says, no, I'm not going to be for this larger measure. When did he do it? When the president was in Saudi Arabia talking to the Crown Prince, a controversial visit about oil. And here is Joe Manchin back home killing climate change provisions. So there is just a real sense here of just anger at Manchin and a sense of regret that Biden wasn't more personally involved all along, deferring too much to Schumer when he should have been the one perhaps in the room with Manchin, having him write the bill.
And what we have in our broken system is one single senator who doesn't just represent special interest, but is himself a special interest. You have a senator who made, I think, about $500,000 every year from his family-owned coal business, some of the dirtiest fuel that's imaginable, has cost West Virginians far more than they should be paying for electricity. And out of his own personal, political, and financial interests, he has held up this large agenda that tens of millions of people voted for. We have a system that's unable to prevent that from happening. That's a real problem.
What do you think?
Well, I like Errol a tremendous amount, so I'll say this with all due respect. The system's not broken. This is how it's designed to work. It's a 50-50 Senate. The American people sent 50 Republicans and 50 Democrats. They have a nominal majority because they have the tiebreaker. But this is what the Senate is supposed to do. That's why they all have two, to represent the interests of that state. It's not a population-based chamber. It's a state-based chamber.
It's really disappointing, not surprising. We knew when the Build Back Better agenda was decoupled that this was ultimately going to happen. I don't know why Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer still allows for Manchin to be the chair of the Energy Committee. I don't know why our party hasn't decided to, make the case and pressure Manchin to do the right thing in advancing the Democratic agenda and the president's agenda. I think we ultimately have to come to terms that what we are doing at the moment and the way that we are dealing with Manchin isn't working in advancing the Democratic agenda and the president's agenda. And so we must change course.
Mr. President, is Joe Manchin negotiating in good faith?
I didn't negotiate with Joe Manchin. I have no idea.